And with that, hello you beautiful people and welcome back to Let's Play Call of Cthulhu, where we go on. We still have to talk to Fritz Roy, that's at least what the journal says there. We are in a new session, or at least I am, so let me actually see. Captain Fritz Roy offered to share with me what he has found on Hawkins in the archives of the Harbour Master's office. Fishermen have gathered around the carcass of a killer whale. I could have a look and see what the local cops have got to tell me. Nothing. That was this. Alright. We have a skill which I'm not gonna invest right now. But we have something new here. Island of Darkwater. It would seem that the world has forgotten the very existence of this isolated rock off the coast of Boston. It is a small, inhospitable island whose coastline is made up of steep cliffs and sharp reefs, and with only one outlet to the sea. It is mainly inhabited by the descendants of whalers who set up a supply post there in the 1800s. It was hit severely by a collapse of this activity. I think that the only venture on the island that is still profitable is its medical institute. Darkwater Port. At the entrance of the port of Darkwater, one still passes in front of the shells of the Scylla, the last whaling ship to have brought back a catch. Sailors wander the docks looking for some small jobs for the day. A gang of bootleggers has set itself up here, and it is gnawing away at the territory of Captain Fitzroy, the last sailor to own a boat capable of making the round trip between the island and mainland. Here, golden age of whale hunting is but a distant memory. The Stranded Whale, a bar where liquor is served with total impunity. It's the last thing I expected to find when I arrived on this island. The Stranded Whale is its name, and it's managed with an iron hand by the owner, a certain Mitchell. He does not tolerate troublemakers, and he fiercely protects the identity of his supplier. All the inhabitants of the area seem to go here, and I even saw what looks to be a truce between the bootleggers and the sailors. Alright. Okay, one last thing. Roy Mitchell runs the only bar on Darkwater. Prohibition has no hold on the Stranded Whale, and the sailors come to seek some comfort in Mitchell's whiskey. The man therefore knows, more than anyone, the secrets and rumors that inhabitants of the island exchange after a few glasses. Mitchell is devoted to the golden age of whale hunting. If the rumors, trophies that decorate his establishment are anything to go by, the man will walk freely on the subject on which he is so keen, but he will be far less enthusiastic if one was to inquire about his source of liquor. Okay, but through them books we are not gonna go through now.
The Miraculous Catch. Apparently the most significant event of the last 80 years.
The Scylla returns support to save Darkwater from famine. We had given up hope. The crew of the Scylla, or what remains of it, returned to Darkwater port late on Tuesday afternoon. The locals immediately rushed to the docks to welcome the last whaling ship on the island. People were amazed at the sight of the unbelievable catch that the brave vessel had on board.
Do you like our song?
We're true sirens.
We may not be pros, but we give it all we've got.
That's true. It's a reminder of the time when we were still fishing for whales off Darkwater Island.
What brought whaling to an end?
The whales, of course.
They all disappeared.
You exhausted the stocks.
You could say that, yes. There were fewer and fewer of them.
Until the last, the biggest.
The one of the Miraculous Catch.
Exactly.
I've never heard this song before.
Only people from here know it. It tells the story of the Miraculous Catch.
I saw the newspaper clipping. You don't believe it, do you?
Watch what you say, young man.
That catch saved our island.
Where's the proof?
We're the proof.
Without it, the whole of Darkwater would have died of hunger in 1847.
It's true. Everything happened just as it says in the newspaper report. Our grandparents tasted its flesh.
And it was delicious.
Okay.
I bid you farewell, gentlemen.
Good night, stranger.
So long.
Okay, the song is they're too drunk, but the lady already watched us weirdly, right? Let's see what she has to tell. Hello?
What you looking at, stranger?
The clientele is predominantly male.
Tell me something I don't know.
I meant nothing by it. I'm just wondering what a woman like you is doing in this flea trap.
And I'm wondering what could be going through the head of the chump who goes to disturb her. Let me drink, stranger. I told you to beat it.
Okay, not much.
The girl doctor.
Nightmares. Can hear things and voices whispering. Will follow its reader and appear at various locations. Gifted with its own consciousness.
He's a madman, right?
Until it finds a new reader.
The Miraculous Catch. Apparently, the most significant event of the last 80 years.
And apparently that we already had. Let us quickly go the case. Okay, then we go to Fitzroy. Because here we have been in the last episode. There too. So let's see what he has to tell and what he has in his office. I mean, I know it's not a game where you loot, where you have to do things like that, but you need to collect clues, right?
Broken. This place seems half abandoned. I wonder what Captain Fitzroy has got to say about this woman cat.
The terms of our agreement are clear. Keep your men under control. You cannot afford to provoke us. No need to answer this message. Just make your payment to the carrier. Okay, I suppose we can go out. Although I guess it's not... Oh. It's not important to be able to get out of there. Okay, a nice little toilet.
Fishing equipment. Could do with some rust remover. A souvenir from a more prosperous era. I guess this blackboard hasn't been wiped for more than 70 years. The Scylla. It finished up beached at the entrance to the harbor.
The second volume teaches ethics and good practice to medical staff. I'm just curious. If I... Okay. It didn't work aimed at interns and young yada yada yada. I just thought that might get us through something. The Miraculous Catch is what the locals call the last catch of their whales in 1847. Although whales were disappearing from the fishing zone of the Darkwater, whalers, a crew of the Scylla, made a gigantic and monstrous catch that saved the island from famine. They still celebrate this catch, and an article from the time still decorates the bar. It's strange how the memory seems to be... What the hell? It's strange how the memories seem so alive. It was maintained by the survivors. Extract from the notebook of Edward Pierce. Notebook, I'm sorry. Okay, you cannot afford to progress that we already had.
This man and Fitzroy could be twins.
I wouldn't have
What a
noticed.
macabre souvenir.
Ah, okay. Holy mess, I was wondering what it is. It's a leg. A leg that I did not realize. I'm sorry. Sometimes my mind just takes a little while. You should renovate this place, buddy.
I've brought out the Charles Hawkins cargo manifests. They're on the table next to you. But in truth, you're likely to be disappointed. When you're done, come join me on the deck.
These manifests are signed by Charles Hawkins, but that's all I'll get from them.
Only a few dates are still legible. 1819, 1907, and a partial date. The rest of the document is blacked out. Who would want this information to be hidden? Okay. This photograph, a man who looks like Fitzroy is posing on the bridge of a ship. He has a wooden leg. Only a few dates are readable. Yada yada yada. Oh. Can I now actually... that we already have taken a look at. Hello?
From here, I see everything that goes on in the harbor. The hard-working lives of my sailors, the fights at the stranded whale. Even the antics of these wharf rats don't escape me.
It's you who lays down the law around here.
Oh, I wouldn't go that far. I'm just the last serving captain on Darkwater. Tell me what I can do to help you.
Your manifests have been blacked out. They're totally unreadable.
Yeah, I saw that. I've got no idea who did it or why. I don't remember having countersigned anything special enough for someone to hide it.
And why obliterate the dates, as well as the goods stored in the warehouse?
You mean that the dates have some meaning?
I know that Charles Hawkins was descended from a family of ship owners, and the island's fishing industry was hit badly.
Indeed, we specialized in whaling, but no whalers went out to sea after the Miraculous Catch of 1847.
So where did the Hawkins family get its money?
Well, from what Charles inherited, I presume. Although these dates on the manifests could indicate that he had contracts of another kind.
With whom, I wonder? I found a threatening letter, signed by a certain cat.
What? I don't mind you visiting my harbor master's office, but I'd prefer if you didn't go through my affairs.
Are you being blackmailed?
Not exactly, no. That shyster wants to make us pay protection money.
With any success?
I wouldn't say that, but she terrifies my men as much as her own.
Can you not do anything to stop her?
Don't you worry about that.
I was looking at your photograph, the one of the man in front of the boat.
Ah, yes, I can see the one you're talking about.
Interesting resemblance. I thought it was you, but with a wooden leg.
And for good reason. That's my father in the photograph.
Your father?
John Fitzroy, captain of the Scylla. His wooden leg is here. You can go and see it if you're interested.
We saw it.
I'm just back from the wharves. The dead killer whale is unsettling the sailors.
Ah, yes. Us men of the sea are superstitious folk.
Killer whales don't have many known predators.
That's true. And normally, they're not found around here. But, you're gonna take me for a fool.
Give it a try.
Have you heard about the depths? Trenches that plunge into the earth and that shelter creatures unlike any other.
You're talking about mythology.
Ha! Indeed, you're right.
The police took the decision to put the killer whale back into the sea.
You've got to understand them. They didn't know what to do with it.
I think that was a mistake. Who says that whatever caused those wounds is no longer in these waters?
You think we should have kept it?
To look into the real cause of its death, at least. The Miraculous Catch. Is it a local legend?
Not at all. It's an episode from our glorious past. Go read the story of the sailor's return to Darkwater Harbor. It's displayed on a wall of the Stranded Whale.
I'm looking for Warehouse 36. Do you know where it is?
Look, it's right there. The warehouse is opposite the jetty. You can't miss it.
Understood.
You know who the building belongs to, don't you?
It belonged to the Hawkins family.
Precisely.
I think that somebody here wanted me to search this warehouse. Can you tell me where the warehouse is again?
Look, I've already shown it to you. It's the one with the cop on guard duty out front. You can't miss it.
Understood.
Okay.
I shall be on my way.
So come back and see me when you've got something new.
Okay, 1 CP. But you guys, that is right now actually gonna be the end of this episode. Captain Frister offered me to share with me what he has found on the Hawkins in the archives of the Harbor Master's office. I learned nothing from Fritzer's documents, but I did get information on what I'd been suspecting since Boston. The warehouse mentioned on the shipping label of Sarah Hawkins' painting belongs to the Hawkins. It's on the docks. I must find a way to get in, and that we will do in the next wonderful episode. For now, you know it. I really thank you for watching. If you guys actually do enjoyed this episode, please give me a little thumbs up and subscribe, and hopefully I see you in the next episode. Until then, have a wonderful day. Stay frosty. Bye.